Hey guys, this is Jasper P. Gravy. I'm here at the Comic Intellect P. Chris let me do this video because he's thankful for Thanksgiving. So he let me do this video to show that he's thankful for me because I'm just me. So now, what I've done is I had to do some searching and thinking of what I was thankful for. So what I came up with was I am thankful for sexy comic book covers, so that's what we're going to do. I've got 22 sexy comic book covers that I've had people vote on, and then I put them in the order of the voting. Now, you're asking why 22? Because there was 22 days in November, Thanksgiving, thankful the 22nd day, so this is what we're doing. Now we're going to start at 22 and go down for what everybody voted for. So now we can get started on this. Now first off, Chris wanted to show y'all something that he got the other day, and I think he really likes this and I like it too. But he found a little figurine, and it's a Harley Quinn figurine. Let y'all get a look at Harley. And it's just a really neat figure, and he's very happy to get this, so I'll put it back up here. He told me not to touch it, but you know, it's all about perspective on touching, not touching. You know, it is so good. So now we're going to start with the books. Sorry, it's out of screen. Now, the one thing you may have noticed, there hadn't been an opening. Chris is redoing his entire opening, and probably on the next video you're going to get the new opening. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now here's the first book that I was thankful for. Teen Titans, and this was number 77. Starfire's getting a little hot there. So, and this was a really neat kind of cover, kind of in space. You got the darks up top and the rock facing on the side, and then she kind of looked like she was backed in a corner, you know. And I just thought this was a good book, but everybody voted. This was like number 22, all my friends that voted and family. So now we're going to go to the next one, and this is from a Dynamic comic. This was the first one, issue 1, I mean. The Shape of Elvira, and this was a photo cover. I'm sure y'all can figure that out, but this was a photo cover. Now, this lady's older than me, and okay, just she can still do this at her age. Bravo. Just bravo. I need to be scared to death by Miss Elvira. So that was a good one there. And I'm not sure who did the photo work on that, but it was just kind of neat and I liked it. So that was the one. Now here's the next one. This is Wildcats Covert Action Team. That's what it is. And this was number 0. So this was like the prelude to the series. I don't know how long this ran. And Alex Garner, I think is his name, did the cover to it. And this was kind of another Jim Lee collaborative thing that he did with Wildcats. And you just got to bet that woman right there, she's sexy. And it's a good book. It may not have been the greatest wrote book, and I wasn't a big fan of it, but I will say the cover art always impressed. So that's that one. So let's go to the next one. Now this one is a little around my time. Is this sexy or romantic? Y'all can tell me. This is the New Warriors, number 39. Little bit of Nova getting his little freak on, but that's okay. This came out in 1993. It was a very good one. I'm looking at the cover here. I can't remember, but just very romantic and sexy at the same time. So y'all can't say that I'm just about the sexy. There's a little bit of romance here. Come on, y'all. You gotta understand, that's what we do here. We promote the sexy and the romantic. Now, this one also came out in 1993. It was the Guardians of the Galaxy run, and this one's Guardians of the Galaxy 33. There you go. Just excellent, excellent book. I really liked the entire run of this book. I got every one of them. Well, yeah. And, looky here. It's a really, Alita is really sexy right here. I'm telling you what. And she's so sexy, even the other woman right there is going, so how can you beat that? That could be my 5-year mission, to boldly go where no one has gone before. So, that is one sexy cover. So now the next one, it's a newer one. And I actually really like this cover too. It was the Lois Lane #1, one of the variants. And just that face, she's getting exactly what she wants. I don't care if it's the Man of Steel or if it's just somebody who she wants to get a news report from. It's going and she's getting it. It don't matter. The black with the kind of the dark blacks leading down into the oranges and the reds. It's the backdrop, very simple, but very sexy too. I like it. So now let's go to the next one. Now this one was a run that I like too. This one came out, this was a 92, and this is the McFarland cover. Spawn #9. And if you can tell, I can't tell if you can tell or not tell. This is Angela before Marvel got back a hold of her. That's the whole story. If y'all don't understand about this character right here and what they had between Image and Marvel, I would say you need to go check that out. It was pretty interesting, but right here she is sexy. Oh boy, she has took out everybody and then some and is looking good while doing it. So that was pretty cool right there too. So now, the next one we got, very neat book. It's from Blackout, and it's Harry Carey #0. I don't know if any of y'all have seen or not seen, but this is a really neat book. I'm not sure how long it lasted, but Chris was able to get this one autographed. I can't tell if you can get up there and see that autograph right there at the bottom. But from Gary Doran, and his one did the art and the writing, and she's just a really sexy samurai woman. Makes me want to commit Harry Carey, or have her commit it on me. I don't know how the steps on that go. So now, here we go to the next one. And we're about halfway. I get to halfway, we're getting there. So now, next one is Catwoman #16. This, some people have a thing about the bondage covers. This kind of an homage to the bondage covers. You see, she's bound and she's tied up. Now, this one did have a appearance of Black Mask in it. I'm not sure exactly how soon or if how many issues he had been in before he made the appearance in this one. But this one did come out in 2003. So if y'all want to help me out and tell me when Black Mask actually started hitting and coming through here with Catwoman. But this is it's a really good book to read, and this cover is sexy. See, I'm trying to figure out why, they're trying to use the leather to protect themselves, but then it's zipped up or unzipped down to belly buttons. Never quite understood that. I mean, I do that on my Harley, but, everybody wants to see. So anyway, next one. This is an 80s book. And this was a #4 in a 4-issue limited series, you see. Came out in 1986, and this is Firestar #4. Now, good night. People, this woman right here this is just sexy. And if you can't see the sexy in this, get your eyes checked, people. And the purples into the blues with the explosions off of her hands and the fire trails coming off. Firestar never looked better, and I'm telling you what, she does not need any of the SpiderMan and her amazing friends. Great little book, good read. And if you didn't check out the 4-issue limited series, you need to, because that was a good read. A lot of those in the 80s were really, really good. Now this next one is a #1 also. This was the Book of Revelations. It has Witchblade and a lot of the characters there. But this cover is just so cool. You got all these going on here. The background is kind of techno in a way. But then you got the sexy women and people in the background just lining up. I think they're trying to ask them on a date, but that's okay. Just a really, really good cover. You need to check it out. This one, like I said, came out in 2003, and I think Scott Tucker was the person that was writing on this. I think he did artwork, but do not quote me on that. Now, the next one, kind of a newer character-ish, but a great character. This is SpiderGwen 9, and this was one of the variants. This was a J. Scott Campbell cover. Excellent cover. Now, you see she's facing the opposite way. And I hate to see her go, but man, do you love to watch her leave. I'm just saying, it's a good book. Everything she's done, the new Ghost Spider, really good book. You should check that out too. But this artwork here is just excellently done. And I love how the name is down the side here. It breaks it up. It breaks the monotony. Really neat book. Very sexy book too. So now, the next one we got is Vampirella and the Army of Darkness #4. Please bite me and make me a vampire. Just, please. That is the sexiest undead you can get without like having something that you have to not show the children. But anyway, here we go. Now, so the next one, we're getting close to the thankfuls. So this is one of my favorites. I've always liked this. It kind of has an old-timey vibe going on to it, and it was Bombshells United #15. And it was a neat look of Batgirl. She's working there. Just the colors on this are outstanding. You got the oranges and the yellows with the titles up there. And then her standing in the forefront with the submarine in the background is just excellent. Now, what I'm thinking is she's on one of those little buoys. But the ocean, just the waves crashing. This is an excellent cover. And to me, everything works together to make this cover sexy. So, well worth it, and a very, very good cover. And I think a lot of the people liked this one. So, it didn't make #1, but it was up in the top 10 easily. So now, let's see. Our next one is Harley Quinn #1, if you look there. You've got Poison Ivy, Harley, and Batgirl. Catwoman. And that is what you call 3 strikes and I would be out. These women are all just very sexy, very neat cover. The different color shadings, the green, the blue, the red right down the middle with the oranges and the cover going on. It almost has that the Las Vegas old show sign kind of cover looking thing on the title, which all in all makes this book an excellent sexy book. So that was the next one. So here we go now. Here we go. I like this one. This one's great. I like this a lot. So it is the Avengers #7 of 9, and it's the Children's Crusade #7. Doctor Doom and Scarlet Witch. Is his hand there for a reason? I think so. But anyway, Vision's gonna be upset for one. But man, this is just one very sexy cover. Very kind of suggestive, but it's not overly done. It's like there's not the least amount of clothes. It's their normal outfits, their normal costumes, battle armor here with Doom. Scarlet Witch is what she usually wore, but it's just the suggestion of what could be going on here that makes this cover very sexy, and that's why it was one of everybody's favorites that when they voted on these when I put them out. So now, next one is it's a Tomb Raider, a #1. I need to learn rock climbing. She can be my instructor. That's what I'm saying. I want to find that treasure with her. So, excellent book. The background is really neat. You got, it looks, you see way into the distance on this book, and you still have her in the forefront. You're able to take everything in. Very good cover work, and it worked out very, very well. Jonathan D. Smith did this cover, by the way. Sorry, didn't mean to, but anyway. Now, I think we are down to the last 5. And the first one here is Gen 13, #7. I just let this speak to you. And all I gotta say, much better than Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles with nunchucks. I would much rather get beat to a pulp by this young lady than a turtle with nunchucks. Whew! I just, whew! She can tattoo me with those any day. And this was a Jim Lee cover. He was pretty much at his prime here, because this came out in the 90s, if I'm trying to remember the exact year, but excellent. Now this next book I didn't even know existed for a very long time. Not sure how far it went, but this book was written by Jada Pinkett Smith. It's Menace #1. She kind of had the design. The main character was done after Jada Pinkett, Miss Smith. Excellent cover. Very sexy cover, too. You're getting a lot of information here, too, that she is the Menace, but she's going to control this city and do it looking good. So, if anybody has any more information on this book, like how long it ran, or anything along these lines, because I'm very interested in this book. It came out in 98. So if anybody has some information, just leave a comment, excuse me. I'd like to hear about that book, so leave a comment. And as always, if you hit that like button and you share and you subscribe, we're just a few away, and I know Chris is going to be giving away that figure that he has a Batwoman. But anyway, that's for later on. Now, the third best that everybody voted on is Superman #223 with Supergirl Farewell. Supergirl's just always a beautiful character. She's kind of, in my opinion, she's almost like a Nightwing. He's always voted, I'm the most sexy guy. I'm the most sexy guy. Well, see, they hadn't put me on a page yet. So, he can just keep that for now. But Supergirl's always been quite a sexy lady, even in the 80s, and when they evolved her more. But this cover is really neat. You got the Earth, you got Superman, trying to figure out that she's leaving, I guess. I don't know. But it's just a really pretty cover with the dark backgrounds and her right there in the forefront. Very, very sexy cover. And I hope y'all like that one. That was #3 out of all of those they did. Now this next one, it came from the last free comic book day. And this is Lady Mechanica. I love this book. It's just very sexy, very kind of steampunkish, I guess. But very nice book, very kind of sexy lady. Shows she knows how to take care of herself, and she can do it well. Now the series, I'm sure is pretty good, and but it's a good book. So now, this is the best one. Everybody voted that this is the best book of the 22 days of November. And we should be thankful for this. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, #21. And this was the Virgin variant cover with Black Cat. And, whew! If that's just not sexy, in a snowstorm, I don't know what is. She could hit me with snowballs all day long. That's all I gotta say. Just beautiful covers here. I'm trying to remember who did this cover. It could be a J. Scott Campbell, but I'm not sure. So do not quote me on that. But this was the number one that everybody voted for. And I kind of agree. This was one of my favorites too. And so now I hope y'all like these 22 that we did. And now I do have a couple others. Let me see. Where this? I know Chris found this one. This was the 30th anniversary of the Spectacular Spider-Man, and he just likes showing that off anyway too. I kind of ruined it for him, but that's okay. We won't tell him we did that. But anyway, if you like these, I know Chris is going to be back in a week, maybe two. He's redoing all his intros. He's got a big thing planned, and hopefully y'all can come in, tune in, check it out. Y'all should enjoy it. Now, if y'all want, I'm going to give, I guest hosted or was a guest on a YouTube channel just here recently, and if y'all want to go check this guy out, you need to. It's called Cooking with Dr. Ghoul. It is a monster-inspired cooking show. Very good, so go check it out, see if y'all like it. But please, if y'all like Chris, if you like his content, just subscribe, you share. The more we get these, the more we're going to put out. We're going to have a good time with this. So, until next time, we will catch you later. Hopefully we've had a good time, and just, let's just keep reading those books, right?